Yo, 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 yo. We are back once again. Once again, we are back. Episode 4 of Chillin with Chad. Uh, uh, I've been sitting here kind of debating like the last kind of, I guess like couple of minutes or so before I started this and see how I wanted to, uh, mm, how I wanted to start this off. Kind of starting this week off on a kind of it's a little bit. Well, yeah, okay. Let's just. We started off on like a somber note. So Friday evening, I got the news that my father-in-law, Mr. Ron Lambert, had passed away in uh, in Arlington. Uh, and yeah, this is a huge loss for uh, the family and uh, uh, trying to give me a second. I'm trying to get all my thoughts together exactly how I want to say it. He had been dealing with COVID for a little while now, and then he was being moved to Arlington to go to a hospital, a wound care hospital, to take care of a bed sore that had gotten progressively worse. And apparently, here in Waco, their wound care couldn't give him like all the attention he needed for it, so they were sending him somewhere that specializes in wound care, so he would have like around the clock treatment and just get him whatever he needed so they can take care of that wound, and then he would come back to Waco. Well, sometime recently he developed COVID pneumonia, and when he left Friday, he passed away. I still don't know the full details. I just know I just got the word Friday night, Friday evening. So I would be remiss if I didn't start the show out this week and giving him a shout out. He was a very good man, very very good man, and in the like 7 years now that I've known him and been a part of his family, and he, from the moment we met, like instantly, like we connected, and we had lots of good times together. Watched a lot of wrestling together. Like we both love wrestling. We watched many uh, Monday nights and SmackDowns and pay-per-views together. And I will say with him, he's a avid racing fan. He loved car racing, truck racing. I've watched him watch boat racing, like whatever kind of any type of vehicle racing there is that he he will watch, and he loved to watch it. He could tell you all kinds of stuff about cars and vehicles. stuff like that. So I'm sitting here laughing about him now because I know he wouldn't want us to sit around and be sad for him. He lived his life. He lived a good life, even though he kind of had it rough towards the end. He he's a very very strong individual to go through what he's been through the last few years. I mean, like going from being a 30-year bus driver to one day having a freak accident, and that freak accident going to him losing his leg and have to like readjust his whole entire life to just, I don't know, I guess it's a civilian life, man. But he did his best, and I appreciate all the talks and conversations that we had, and I'm gonna miss him. I really am. And I've been like so busy lately with life and work, and I hadn't got to see him in quite a while, and I really hate that I didn't get a chance to see him again before he left us unexpectedly. But yeah, I just want to take this time out on Chillin' Chad and say we love you, Ron, and we'll miss you, and just we'll always remember the good times. So yeah, that's whew. Okay, I made it through. I didn't lose my composure, but yeah. Rest in peace, Mr. Ron Lammer. And then also on another note, earlier this week on Monday, a beloved wrestling figure. Like, oh man, I still remember watching this dude as a kid and him being one of my favorite pro wrestlers, and I watched him all the way up till he stopped wrestling, and but he's like a big part of my childhood, and that's a man named Scott Hall, also known as Razor Ramon. All kinds of different names he started out with in wrestling, but most people will remember him from being one of the people that founded the NWO, with him and Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan. And he was put on life support. I want to say it was Sunday, and he was taken off of it, and then he didn't last too long. So so Monday evening he went on and passed away himself. So oh man, I don't even have because I usually try to keep my podcast, like, if I could go over all the different stuff from his career and being a wrestling fan as a kid, that different memories. I'll be going on all day. But I mean, like Razor Ramon, probably one of the most iconic wrestling characters of the '90s. I mean, I feel like his in this day and age, his he was a white man, but he like pretty much was portrayed as like Cuban. Yeah, like his like Razor Ramon basically was based off of Scarface. Anybody that's seen Scarface knows Scarface, and kind of like the same way that uh uh it's Al Pacino. He played a he's not a Cuban man, but he played a Cuban character, and he was dripped out with the long with the long hair, wet curls, and walked around with the gold chains and the toothpick, and very iconic. Like he was like one of the like just all the gold chains that he would wear like I don't know how many you can count, but he had on so many gold chains, and it was funny. Like they when he would be before he wrestled, he'd take his chains off, and they put the microphone up close to him. You can hear him tell the wrestling attendant, the people that gets like the coats and everybody's like stuff they wear to the ring. He told like he always would say, anything happen to this, something's gonna happen to you. I remember that vividly. Every time something happened to this, something happened to you. So yeah, many, many, many good memories of Sky Hall. Then I guess we leaving the WWF and going to WCW and starting NWO, which like pretty much kicked off the '90s wrestling boom. And it's like I got NWO shirts today. Matter of fact, I got 3 NWO shirts. I got the original white and black. No. I got 2 NWO Wolfpack shirts. That's the red and black. Then I have one, the black and white NWO. But I got the six Pac shirt, which is another one of my favorite wrestlers, Sean Waltman, 1-2-3 Kid. But one of his others was 6 SYXX. That's how it was spelled. And his shirt was one of our iconic shirts from the '90s too. Just with the NWO on the front, then the 6 pool ball. You know about pool, the green 6 ball on the back. So yeah, man, trying to get my thoughts out because we don't want to try to get these out. Yeah. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Sorry, yep, there we go. Getting off topic. Sky Hall, man, you'll be missed, bro. Like, you influenced my life, and many of my friends, and other acquaintances, and people in the world through wrestling. And he has his own struggles in life, but I mean, everybody does. And we watched him go through his struggles, but then get back clean, and have a whole new life. And it's just sad that as he started to get his life on track, that he lost his life this way. So, man, we send another RIP to Scott Hall. And so that goes to my next topic of that's the title of the show is gonna be called Reminiscing with Chad, and this is about, I guess, when you lose a loved one and the toll it takes on you and how you go about it. Because I mean, everybody can relate to losing a loved one or losing somebody close to you. Like I've lost, man, countless of people, family members, school friends, like people from the neighborhood, people just throughout life that you just remember having good times with, and one day you're here and the next day you're gone. Shout out to you, GK, on that. So yeah, grief is a hard thing to deal with, and there's no certain way how to go about grieving processes. You just have to. I feel like everybody should do whatever's best for them with their grieving process, and just let it happen. Don't don't hold on to it. Just it's best to just let it on out. Like don't hold on to any negative feeling. Like if you lose somebody and there was some negative feelings or anything not positive, just let that go. Like it ain't gonna holding grudges on somebody that's not here anymore. It ain't gonna do nothing for you. It ain't gonna get like, cause I mean they not there no more. So when they leave, you should leave with them. And there's any kind of feeling, like if you have bad, or just even like a simple like, oh, you and this person had a misunderstanding, like they're gone now, so it's nothing to hold on to. You can just remember them how they were. They were alive and living, and just remember the good times. That's what I try to do when I think about people. A couple days ago, one of my friends from school that passed away, actually right after our senior year, she passed away, and her sister made a Facebook post about her, and I commented on it. I talked about how I think about her occasionally, because I just, me and her always had this thing where I would just get on her nerves so much, and she would just cuss me out from pillar to post. Because everybody knows me. I'm a jokester. I like to have fun. I like to bother people. That's just my thing. But in a way, that's how I show. That's how I show like my love and admiration for you. If I don't joke around with you, then you won't even know. Like you don't know that's my way of like saying, hey, you good with me. And that's how it was with her. And just countless memories about her and other friends we've lost along the way. That, man, it's just always good to think about all the good memories that you had with people, and then the fact that you just there and they're not here anymore, and then that's all you got to live on is memory and good times. And I was just talking about the other day, everybody, if you're listening to this, you from from Waco. You probably remember Jonathan J. Smith. The cool dude, man. Everybody loved that dude, man. And his birthday is actually the same day as my little brother. So we always kind of had that connection, and then we was always hanging around in the neighborhood together. He wasn't from our neighborhood, but he was over there hanging all the time with my boy Jonathan, the other Jonathan. Yeah, Jonathan will probably come up again on another episode. Shit, he might even be on the episode sometime. But Jonathan Betterjet, when he moved into our neighborhood, Jonathan Smith was one of the people he brought around with us, and they came to hang out. He was always at my house, and we're always outside playing basketball, or was at our other boy Jordan was at his house. That used to be our hangout every day, playing PS2, Madden, NBA Live, all that. And so yeah, always best to remember the good times with people, because like you said, you never know when it could be your day or it could be somebody else's day. You never know, but it's always best to keep the good memories, because the good memories are always gonna live on, no matter what happens. Like, you can always fall back on the good memories to. Like, I can think about so many memories right now with people that just make me laugh, and I could go to and like, oh man, yeah, I remember that. Oh man, I remember this. And anybody that I didn't mention by name, it's just I'm just doing this off the top of my head. I ain't trying to leave anybody out the stories or anything like that. It's just this. I'm just like freestyling this, but yeah, I'm not trying to take anybody else's placement in these stories away. It's just I can just go off the top of my head in my memory. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna run too long today, because kind of. I don't know. This is a kind of heavy topic for me today, so I'm not sure we're gonna run it too long. But and the kind of I'm gonna check the audio on this, and it's kind of a different setup than normal. About this little tripod thing that's got a microphone and whatnot to it, so I'll check the audio on this, but it's gonna come out as is. I just want to make sure I get this message out and put out a pod. If I don't like the audio, I may like do something different later on this week, but just to get this out. Because it was on my mind and on my heart, so I felt like I needed to get this out. As always, support Chillin with Chad. I got the Patreon if you want to donate. Still got that. Hey, if you want to leave a drop or a message, we still got that. Nobody has yet. This is episode 4, and we still not yet. Nobody's left any kind of message or anything, but it's cool. Like, some people are shy. I understand that. So it's up to you. Like, I'm doing this, but everything else along with the show is up to you. and the people that listen to it. So, let's see, check out Spotify, Anchor. Somebody asked me about YouTube the other day. Once I figure out my laptop situation, then I may start using the laptop to record the shows, and then it'll be easier for me to take that and then post it on YouTube. Or and then I might just take all the audio that I got and save the files and then post them over there. So we'll see. It's another project I want to work on. Also, yeah, if anybody out there want to be interviewed for the interview series that will be coming out soon, then shoot me a message and I'll get you on and we'll just shoot the shit together and let me ask you questions and do it that way. But yeah, so we're gonna end the tape right here. Episode 4, Chillin with Chad. Thanks to everybody for listening as always. And always keep the good memories.